包括呢有呢個澳門特別行政區政府體育局。咁啊，支持單位呢，澳門特別行政區政府旅遊局啦，以及呢就中國澳門籃球總會同埋場地贊助商新樂會。Now let's welcome MCP from Philippines to announce the starting lineup.
Once again, we're back here in the City Event Center as we bring you together second game in the Perfect Zone, last day of the eliminations. It's the outside Hyundai vs Fibas going up against the Chiba Jets. And now let's meet the starters first for the outside Hyundai vs Fibas. At cover number 4, Wu Taizong. At number 9, Park Kim-sa. At cover number 12, Hong Hee-hui. Center number 20, Rock to-Rock. And at the other corner, number 43, Lee Desoy. That goes from Hyundai vs Fibas is Yu Taihong. And now starting for the Chiba Jets. At center number 1, Josh Duncan. At guard number 11, Fumio Nishimura. At power forward number 21, Galvin Edwards. At the other guard number 27, Yosuke Ishii. And at forward number 34, Ryuhiro Oya.
Back here at the Studio City Event Center, it's our second game of day 3 of the Asia League Terrific 12. So up to us with Justin Suited calling in the action. The Chiba Jets of Japan, the former champions of the Asia League Super 8, going up against the Hyundai Mobis Fibas of Korea. Both teams already out of contention in a group that also includes the Guangzhou Long Lions, our Summer Super 8 champions, and both teams suffering losses. And yesterday it was the Mobis Fibas who dropped an overtime thriller to the Long Lions, and as for the Chiba Jets to drop it a 92-83 decision to the Long Lions on opening day.
You know, I don't think there's any argument that these teams, both the Chiba Jets and the Hyundai Mobis Fibas, are extremely talented teams that, given a different tournament format, one of them will obviously advance, you know, and especially even if they belong to a different group, there's a large chance that they would end up at the top. They just so happen to be in what I'd call the champions bracket.
Well, a difficult bracket to be in, and the credit to the Long Lions for surviving that bracket, especially with this unforgiving format that we have. 4 groups of 3 teams, and actually our semi-final cast is already complete. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins winning earlier over the Xizang Guangxia Lions to seal their entry to the next round. They face the Ryukyu Golden Kings. Our semi-finals are on Saturday, as the first basket of the game is already scored.
Oh, it was Nishimura who got that shot down the lane, and there was some confusion still on the defense of the Mobis Fibas. That's why after that play, Raguna immediately looked at his coaching staff, asking for what the instructions will be on the screens. He also apologizes after that miss.
Well, Raguna, a workhorse inside. Josh Duncan, who didn't see action in the game against Guangzhou, is now on the floor starting with Gavin Edwards.
That's going to be huge for the Chiba Jets, because not all try to get word on why Duncan wasn't available against the Guangzhou Long Lions, but it was the size of the Long Lions that did them a lot of good against the Chiba Jets.
And that's a 3. Ishii with a 3-ball turnover for Hyundai Mobis Fibas.
Lee Sang there out of control as he was trying to get to the paint immediately, trying to go for a quick attack.
They go to Ishii again, another three.
He was so confident that after releasing that basketball, he was sort of on the way back to play defense already.
Edwards right there. It's a blocking foul on Gavin Edwards as Lee Dae-sung.
Edwards was caught in a bad position there, and I like the aggressiveness that Lee Dae-sung is showing here in this first quarter. Just gotta be careful not to see him out of control.
Inbound. Perfect so far for the Chiba Jets. Raguna with a hook shot to open the scoring for the Mobis Phoebus. They go downstairs to Edward.
That's the second foul already for Ham Ji-hoon. That's why he's going to be replaced by national team member Lee Jong-hyun of Korea. An interesting development here is that Shannon Shorter is not starting. I'd love to know if he's going to play at all. He was warming up with the team earlier.
Well, Shannon Shorter was terrific yesterday against Hangzhou Longlines. Ono left open in the three-point line. Josh Duncan, the rebound. Edwards gives it back to Ono. Still Ono. Edwards passes to Duncan, who couldn't handle that basketball. It's a turnover for the Chiba Jets.
Looking at Shorter right now, he doesn't have his jersey on yet. He's just so that's what we'll try to monitor later. Well, now he puts on his jersey, so it looks like Shorter will be playing in this ball game.
Lee Dae-sung. Go to Lee. Raguna, 5 seconds to shoot. Ra, inside, no good. Moon. And that pass to Raguna, intercepted. They go to Edwards, who kicks it out to Ishii. Open from the corner, that's good.
He's a dead shot. 3 3-pointers already for Ishii.
11-2, 9-point lead here for Chiba. Lee downstairs. They go to Raguna against Edwards. Second try is good.
Raguna doing everything he can here, but the quick attack of the Japanese is enough of a counter for them to get 2 points right back.
13-4, 13 points in just 3 minutes for Chiba, and 4 assists as well. Lee looking for Moon, off that pick, they go down low to Ra again against Gavin Edwards. Ra carving out some space, and Raguna going to work. 6 points of Mobis Phoebus, all coming from Raguna.
There has to be someone who can step up and help Ra at this point. It will start to become predictable. You see the offense flowing now for the Chiba Jets, and they have worked their offensive sets to perfection.
Ishii, one of 3 3-pointers here. Another one off that pick, turning the corner. And this time, the clever pass from Edwards, who misses the first free throw.
It's always great for a team, to recognize that while you have a good shot, maybe a high percentage look, you understand who's the hot hand of your team. You spot him, and he provides.
Lee Dae-sung and Chiba Jets picking up their man early up the court. Moon from the corner, that's good. Moon Tae-jong, first 3. Oh, just a long 2 rather.
But those, they really hurt when you think when just an inch or 2 of your feet are inside that line.
Lee Dae-sung.
That time they make sure that his feet were clearly behind that line. It's a 3 for the Koreans.
She's got the hot hand here. They go to Ishii again. Draws closer. Oh no, from the corner. It's a foul on Moon.
A horrible mistake for Moon Tae-jong.
Fouling the jump shooter right there.
That's going to be 3 free throws for Omo.
3 free throws for Rio.
Also the second foul on Moon.
The first free throw is no good for Ono. 14-11 after that hot start. Mobis Phoebus have caught up with the Chiba Jets. It's Ryomo Ono. 3 free throws there. Had 13.6 rebounds and 3 assists in a losing effort to the Guangzhou Long Lions.
Oh, the team captain of the Chiba Jets, he's the glue guy also of this squad. Make sure that everyone is on the same page and they are able to operate properly, large of what Ono can do for them. But Raguna, obviously the centerpiece of the Hyundai Mobis Phoebus.
8 points for Ra. And nice connection there with his teammate Lee. Edwards is blocked by Raguna. Ball would go to the side of the Mobis Phoebus. Lee Jong-yeon off the bench doing well here, especially in the defensive end.
With Ra, you know, he's just so disciplined both on offense and defense. You watch him play, I don't think I've seen anything fancy from him. He just is looking always to get the job done. That simple.
No, definitely a great fit here for the Mobis Phoebus as he tries to find Lee Jong-yeon. There is a foul on the floor.
And behind Ra, the Mobis Phoebus have gotten back from their flat start.
16-13.
First foul, second team foul. Shot clock 14 seconds.
Lee, Ra. Now it's Park, that's Moon, who misses the 3 ball. Lee Dae-sung with the steal. Park Kyung-sang, 3, that's good.
How quickly were the Phoebus able to get back, you know, down very early in the game. It was an 8-0 blitz for Chiba. Then they are just so disciplined, talking about Hyundai Mobis.
And doing it without their other import, Shannon Shorter, is still on the bench. Park. Lee Hong-gyun. Lee Dae-sung on the attack. It's looking for Ra. And Josh Duncan gets the rebound. Ono. Gavin Edwards. Go to Duncan, has to take this. 3, that's good.
And that's a lesson learned for Raguna and the rest of the Hyundai Mobis Phoebus. Can't leave him open like that. But then the makeup on the other side, Lee Dae-sung working wonders for the Hyundai Mobis right now. More than his offense, he's hit a 3-pointer. He's looking to get a 3-point play here. He's also played terrific defense here in the first quarter.
Well, that time Duncan hitting the 3 ball, but you know, Ishii left behind, has to be better there and moving his feet quickly as Lee Dae-sung couldn't complete the 3-point play.
Michael Parker has checked in for the Chiba Jets. He had a very productive game against the Guangzhou Long Lions. Also an impressive stat line.
Got 24 points. Ishii, 3, no good.
First miss for Ishii from outside. They were lucky, he was very open.
Lee Dae-sung all the way to the rack.
Lee Dae-sung now with 7 points, only had 2 in their earlier game.
It's very aggressive to start the ball game. 9-3 run here for the Mobis Phoebus. And, they are in the penalty though.
That's his first personal foul.
So Ishii gets a breather. Taguchi entering the ball game. Played just 8 minutes against Guangzhou. 1 point and 1 rebound under his name. at the line is Nishimura.
Nishimura is a very speedy player, and there are times where he would look erratic and out of control on the court, but trust me, he knows what he's doing there. And the first basket in this game was made by him. I was impressed at how that happened. He was looking for options to pass to. When no one was there, he took it by himself and scored 2.
They grab the offensive rebound. Ono now. Go to Duncan with Parker.
Can you call that an alley-oop?
That was an opponent tapping it to Parker. They saw to Yun.
Whenever there's a guy driving for the vs Phoebus, there's always one other man rolling or diving with him. And that's why they're getting so many opportunities.
Parker up top to Duncan, kicks it out. Ono fakes, draws closer. That's good.
That's
Textbook release.
Discipline showed by the Japanese Jets.
Lee Dae-sung. Moon Tae-jung. Tae-young rather. Lee Dae-sung, Lee Jong-yeon, 2-man game. They go back to Lee. Too strong on that attempt. Guna inside. And Nishimura will be whistled for the personal. Moon Tae-jung going for an attempt there. Ragu now grabbing the offensive rebound. Thought he had a clean swipe there.
Raguna, the moment he held that basketball, he was already aware of where his teammates were on the floor, and that's why he was able to send that bullet right to Moon Tae-jung. Got fouled, but the referees ruled it not in a shooting position.
Now, Nishimura has been replaced. Fujinaga is in the game. Moon Tae-jung couldn't get the basket to go. Raguna saving it. Lee Dae-sung spins and couldn't finish though. Josh Duncan. Taguchi couldn't finish the fast break. Lee Dae-sung trying to save it. Parker is there.
Moon was just too slow to defend. He had an opportunity to at least make it difficult for Parker to score to 2.
26-22, 4-point lead for the Chiba Jets. Lee Jong-yeon against Parker. Draws closer, nice move on the low block.
Lee Jong-yeon has been in so many international battles playing with the Korean national team. That's why he knows what to do, even if there are different looks that he's seeing on defense.
Fujinaga down low to Duncan, give and go. Just couldn't finish again. Lee Dae-sung, head to Park, to Moon, Lee, 3, short.
Good box out from Parker. Raguna is a guy who can dominate the glass, but Parker making it difficult for him.
Now Parker commits a turnover there as Lee was keeping in step with him on that fast break. Turnover for the Chiba Jets. Already with 4 turnovers. Make that 5. Ra against Duncan. Moon Tae-jung, 3 ball, no good. Ra, they have been hurt there on that play. As Josh Duncan strolls home for the jam.
Well, Raguna is upset about the no call there. He needs to be subbed out. There's blood raw right now.
It's his nose. Oh, right there, got hit by Parker. It was swiped that ball away from Raguna.
The blood coming from his nose.
DJ Johnson played just 3.5 minutes. DJ Johnson kicks it out. Park to beat the buzzer. That's good. And the vs Phoebus able to cut this lead to just a single point at the end of the first period.
You give them a little space and they will always make you pay. Park Kyung-sang with that pass coming from Lee Dae-sung right in the nick of time. Lets it fly, finds the bottom of the net. 28-27 in favor of Chiba at the end of one.
Thank you very much for the dancer from 玄武华。第一隻28-27，舊年嘅冠軍職業或者嘅領先1分。
Second period about to begin. Hyundai Mobis Phoebus from Korea up against the Chiba Jets of Japan. Korean Basketball League and Japanese B.LEAGUE represented in the Asia League Terrific 12. 20-27 so far. Chiba on top. And Shannon Shorter in the game, the import of the Mobis Phoebus.
First 10 for him, and also the first rest Ragu now will take. Well, he has been sitting since the tail end of that first quarter after getting hit on the face, on the nose in particular.
E.J. Johnson, the Shorter. Swing the ball over to the left side, in and out. Was that triple from Oh Young-jun. Shorter. Get the mismatch here. It's Fujinaga, no good on that jumper. Parker. Evan Edwards. Josh Duncan getting a breather. Aki Chambers. Fujinaga now. Three on the way. Taguchi. Big shot right there. First basket of the ball game for Taguchi.
Not an easy shot at all, but Taguchi was able to get that in. Coming off the move too.
E.J. Johnson, the lefty, missing on that turnaround shot. You see, that's another turnover for the Chiba Jets. That's their 6th of the ball game. That, I think, has been helped Hyundai Mobis Phoebus to stay in this basketball game as well.
Shorter will be a very key addition here in the mix. Did play single second in the first quarter. Let's see what he can do here in the second.
Shannon Shorter against Aki Chambers. Shorter, Edwards is there. And they want to go to Johnson. That's another turnover.
The body language of Shorter to open his campaign here against the Jets, not so good. Seems a bit relaxed, seems far away from his groove at this point.
Well, it was incredible that yesterday Shannon Shorter dropped into a shootout with Kyle Fogg, really, of the Guangzhou Long Lions, as the Chiba Jets commit another turnover, but Aki Chambers with a huge block. Parker recovers the basketball. They go down low to Edwards, and Edwards with a throwdown inside.
In traffic too. And the hustle of the Chiba Jets being rewarded there.
Johnson. Ham with Park. Shorter, 3 ball, no good. Edwards with the rebound.
No flow in the offense of Movis Phoebus.
Edwards to Chambers. To Jinaga. Gets the pick from Edwards. Edwards now. Taguchi. Gets the jumper to go.
Taguchi, it's not easy into the game and have the hot hand immediately. That's exactly what he's done, Shigehiro Taguchi.
Down low. It's a difficult matchup there, and ball will stay with the Movis Phoebus. Ham Ji-hoon struggling at the moment as the Movis Phoebus. Shannon Shorter gets blocked by Aki Chambers almost immediately. Gavin Edwards capitalizing on that one. 7 minutes remaining in the second period.
咁啊有機會咧就贏取更加多嘅獎品嘅。咁半場啦，我哋第一場我哋有半場嘅射波挑戰賽啦，跟住落嚟我哋有 one-on-one 嘅比賽啊，我哋需要2名嘅參賽者，如果想參加想玩嘅話咧，記得我哋前面有個白色衫嘅地方 ，we have a one-on-one challenge during halftime. If you want to play one-on-one and win a prize, please sign up with our staff. Staff is wearing a white T-shirt. Please sign up for a one-on-one challenge. 一打一嘅挑戰賽，半場會開始，我哋會有一個咧就係獎品送俾大家。
Taguchi with 5 points, still perfect from the field, 2 of 2, especially in the second quarter. As the Movis Phoebus trailing right now, 35-27. Shannon Shorter had 38 big points against the Guangzhou Long Lions. None so far in this ball game.
You're right, now he's got more turnovers than points, so obviously not something they want. But DJ Johnson is one guy they want to get going here, as Raguna is still on the bench of the Movis Phoebus.
Taguchi. This is the Edwards pick for Jinaga. Edwards, jumper, in and out. Shannon Shorter with the rebound.
You know, that timeout earlier was sort of a wake-up call here for the Phoebus. They're showing a lot more aggressiveness here from their players, and Johnson almost getting that shot, but he'll have to try and get those points from the free throw line.
Well, Parker and Edwards on the double team there on DJ Johnson. Already surpassing his total from yesterday, and also playing more than yesterday. Just played three and a half minutes, and that loss to the Guangzhou Long Lions. Now with 2 points and a rebound. DJ Johnson, second free throw is good. It's a 5-point game. Chiba on top. Edwards. Fujinaga. Edwards. That's Park is down on the floor. Chambers cutting and hitting the layup.
I actually thought Edwards stayed underneath in the paint more than 3 seconds. And they got the points there.
Well, they're looking for Shannon Shorter. He's there as he buries his first 3 of the ball game.
Something that's really going to the advantage of the Chiba Jets is the way they're moving that basketball. They've assisted already on 13 of their 15 shots.
Well, Michael Parker again operating inside. Nice pass there by Edwards. And Chiba Jets very conscious with their ball movement. They always want to hit the open man and always preferring the best shot possible. Let's take a look at this pass from Edwards. A bullet that Ham Ji-hoon couldn't stop right there.
Well, they're a machine in terms of executing their offense. Just loading up on the strong side and making sure they know where their shooters are.
Shannon Shorter, 3 to shoot. Shorter, Parker is there bothering him. Shorter, forced shot right there. Chambers with the rebound. Fujinaga crosscourt. And it almost hit us right here at the commentary booth.
That pass, if that cleanly went into your hands, you would have taken the shot.
No.
You were wide open.
Now the bench of the Mobis Phoebus is right in front of me. They might defend me as well. And Shannon Shorter with the basketball. 6-point lead for Chiba. They leave Ham open, no good. Battle for the rebound. It goes to Chiba. Fujinaga has done a fine job quarterbacking for the Jets. Edwards got the step. Edwards on the attack.
The stance of DJ Johnson was wrong there, and that was excellent recognition for Gavin Edwards. Saw that the body of Johnson was angled towards the baseline, and so he exploded towards the middle, leaving Johnson behind.
And the beauty of that move was that spacing as well of Chiba Jets. Edwards had a free lane to the rack. And DJ Johnson gets a breather, and in comes Raguna as Gavin Edwards makes the first free throw. 6 points, 2 rebounds, and even more impressive, 5 assists.
Well, the Chiba Jets champions of the very first Asian League Summer Super 8. There's a reason why they're back here. They want to claim, they want to show that they still are one of the best teams in the Asian League. Unfortunately, like we've been mentioning since earlier, they will not be able to advance. Look how simple basketball is for Raguna. It's a combination of him being so skilled and also his teammates making it easy for him.
Shorter got into the passing lane as that ball was going to Chambers. Take a look at this here. Pocket pass to Raguna and the reverse. Nothing fancy, just the bucket.
This is the combination now that gave a lot of problems to Guangzhou in their previous matchup. The combo of Shorter and Raguna.
In the ball game right now, Taguchi go to Parker. It's a turnover. Hamdi Jun with the steal. Yang Dong-gyun. Go to Raguna. Basket is good. The jumper again.
That is something that Ra has really developed. There was a time he was really a force to reckon with underneath the basket, but once he got that jumper also added it to his arsenal, he's become a different kind of a beast.
Now the teams are aware of the threat of Raguna and the perimeter. As Lee Sung, 7 points in the first quarter, returns to the ball game. Under 4 minutes remaining, Chiba on top by 4. Josh Duncan has also returned. Fujinaga against Raguna. Fujinaga to Parker. The connection working well for the Chiba Jets.
Fujinaga just throwing it up, knowing how athletic Parker is.
Go to the other side. Raguna in possession. He's claiming that Duncan was holding on. Now it's a turnover for the Mobis Phoebus. Chiba Jets basketball.
Ra is really starting to get frustrated. Earlier, no whistle when he got hit on the face, and that time felt that there was a bump from behind. That's why he wasn't able to receive that pass.
Fujinaga, they go to Duncan, who couldn't finish that alley-oop play. Shorter against Aki Chambers to the corner. That's Oh Young Jun with the 3 to cut the lead. 43 to 40. 5-point swing there for the Mobis Phoebus. Parker, go to Duncan. Parker again. Hamdi Jun right there in front of him. Parker draws closer, no good. Raguna with the rebound. Ahead to Shorter. Shorter on the attack, and the layup is good for Shannon Shorter. Mobis Phoebus getting some momentum here in the second period. Lead is down to 1, 43 to 42 for the Chiba Jets.
OK、オフェンスのままでいいから。で、ディフェンスとコミュニケーションね。さ、トランジションの時にさ、自分をキャッチアップできてる可能性あるけど、後ろがまだ間に合ってない時は、ファウルすること。イージーラブだけダメだよ。OK、僕
Raguna, 12.6 of 10 from the field, also with 6 rebounds. Has been instrumental to this Mobis Fibas comeback here in the second period. 2 minutes and 29 seconds remaining. Chiba Jets, the former champions of the Asia League Super 8, on top 43-42. Ujinaga has played the entire second quarter. We go to Aki Chambers. She returns after scoring 9 in the first quarter. Chambers has to put this up. He gets it to go.
That was great defense played by Mobis Fibas, but just Aki Chambers in his stroke.
And Aki Chambers, the great thing about that one, he wasn't able to catch that in rhythm. Ball was going away from him. Lee Dae-sung. Nam Ji-hun. Inside to Shorter, Aki Chambers keeping track of Shorter. Shorter kicks it out. Lee Dae-sung for 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Josh Duncan has it. Almost a steal by their Ham. Fujinaga now. Duncan, straight away 3. It's the back rim.
Now, these teams, these players have been very aware of those passes. They're sloppy. They get tapped. Sometimes even gets taken away. And they have to be careful the rest of the way.
It's Yu Jae-hak of the Mobis Fibas. Lee Dae-sung. It's a foul on Ishii.
Sometimes you see that basketball and in your head, you know, you're not supposed to make a swipe, but you're just really tempted to see an opening to try and get a steal.
And you can't strip that ball easily from Raguna, because you see Raguna is so strong, so powerful.
That's the advantage both of Rock and Shannon Shorter in that squad.
Shorter takes the 3. It's an air ball. Aki Chambers just leaving it. Big challenge there by Michael Parker.
Parker actually got a piece of that basketball, and that's what Shorter is trying to say.
Duncan. Go to Ishii. Josh Duncan. Chambers. Parker. Great ball movement here. Fujinaga, nice pass to Ishii. Extra pass to Duncan, and the fake. And the basket by Duncan.
Just the patience of the Chiba Jets. Also a great timeout called by Coach Atsushi Ono. That really was able to neutralize the run that was deployed earlier by Mobis.
48 points and 16 assists for Chiba. Usually you get those numbers for the entire game, 16 assists. As Shorter misses that floater. 5 seconds remaining. Chambers is free, trying to drop it off to Parker. Turns out to be a turnover as O tries to beat the buzzer. Just hits the shot clock right there. And at the end of 2 periods, 48 for the Chiba Jets, 42 for the Hyundai Mobis Fibas.
whoever wins, rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins gets the possession. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you got to go first. Defense. One-on-one, Jack. No. Come on. Come to me. So now we see the players warming up. So I need the staff to come out to lead the board, or we're going to do this challenge next game.
Are you ready?
Left dribble, don't try those switches like that. Okay, it's good. It's no rebound one-on-one. I got it. I'm the ref. Okay, keep going. I thought he just play basketball, but he's good. Come on, give me some crossover. You keep the catch is not here. Wow. In and out. Keep going. May I know how much time do we have? Okay, we have 1 more minute for that. In and out dribble. 繼續，左手、右手，背打，佢一路都揾唔到咧，出手空間啦，飛嚟飛去。Okay, come on, keep going. 30 seconds to go. Probably the last offense. 繼續 ，3-pointer, air ball. Watch out! 我哋尊敬嘅每位朋友啊，唔好食波餅。Last offense. One-on-one. To the right, back to the left, to the right. Defense is good. No chance to shoot. 一路揾到機會啊！呢度有個波，up and under 再上啊 ，in and out. Okay. 3, 2, 1. End of the thing, and you will win the souvenir, the basketball with the autograph. Thank you very much. Back to the court. Second half will begin in 45 minutes and 45 seconds. 下半場將會喺分40秒之後開始。
Moments away from the third period, Raguna, 12 points, 7 rebounds, and a block for the Mobis Phoebus center. Mobis Phoebus trailing by 6, 48-42 against the Chiba Jets. Kosuke Ishii, 9 points, all coming in the first period, all coming from beyond the arc. As we begin the third period, 48-42, Asia League, terrific 12. Second half action.
It's really been the team basketball of the Chiba Jets that has gotten them the advantage here. Already 8 out of the 9 players fielded in by Coach Atsushi Ono have scored for them at least 3 points.
And not only that, they have 16 assists so far. And some of other teams would finish with that total already for the game, but not the Jets. They just did it in 2 quarters.
Well, Shorter really struggling. That's a guy who needs to get going now for Mobis Phoebus. He's only 2 for 9, good for 4 points. No, 5 points rather.
He started playing in the second period. They go down low to Duncan against Ham Ji-hoon. Takes it out to Edwards. 3 to shoot. Edwards has to take this. Couldn't get it to go. Duncan inside. Couldn't finish as well. Still has the ball. Nice to post up Raguna. Duncan. 2 seconds. Edwards forces his way for the deuce.
Protecting that ball with his body and able to use the glass for the deuce.
50-42, Chiba on top. Ham Ji-hoon inside against Ishii. Turnaround shot, no good. Edwards with a rebound.
Ham Ji-hoon just too hesitant that time with his attack.
Edwards picks up that ball out of the sky. Oh, fails to connect with Ishii. Turnover. Raguna goes back to Yang Dong-kyun. That's the first basket for Yang. Played 6 minutes in the first half. Turnovers hurting Chiba here, 11-4. Nice move right there by, I think that's Fumio Nishimura. Very deceptive. Never thought he was going to pass. Instead, he attacked the paint.
And that's really his move. He can fool the defense. Look at that time he was looking. It's a similar play to what they ran at the very beginning of this ball game. A single ball screen, but Nishimura just knows how to make the most of sequences like that. That time, Yang Dong-kyun getting called for the foul, which I thought was a quick trigger, a quick whistle from our referees.
50-44, 2 quick fouls on Yang Dong-kyun. Ono. Duncan, jumper, short. Raguna with the rebound. Josh Duncan has missed his last 2 shots here in the third period. Young inside, the reverse, no good. Duncan grabs the rebound. Gavin Edwards on the attack, kicks it out. Ryomo Ono from the corner, no good.
That's inexcusable for Nishimura to be the one to get the rebound out of everyone. There were several white shirts near the basket. Mobis Phoebus just fortunate that that ball was thrown away, but look at the struggle of both teams here in the third period. Only like, 1 field goal each.
Seems like there's a lid on the basket, but Shannon Shorter scores inside to cut the lead to 4.
Mobis really trying to go to the post, exploiting that mismatch. They're forcing that switch, taking Ishii on the post.
Ishii. I mean, it's Shannon Shorter right in front of him. Ryumo Ono to Edwards. Duncan right there challenges the defense of Raguna. gets the 2 points.
Defense has been very soft here in the third period for Mobis or Ratliff.
9 points. As Ham Ji-hoon buries the 3. That's his first basket of the ball game.
No, there have been these kinds of runs for Mobis, but they haven't been able to completely take the lead here, as the Chiba Jets have shown a lot of resiliency with moves like those from Josh Duncan.
Josh Duncan getting precision deep inside the post area. They go again to Shorter, exploiting the mismatch.
Time and time again, that's something they can score from. And Shorter, good move there. Good steal, and he just caught the Jets on their blind side.
Shannon Shorter has a chance to cut this lead further. 54 to 51. That's Nishimura forced to give up the foul. Shannon Shorter went up for that shot.
Shannon Shorter is a mismatch, for the guards, the Chiba Jets, just because he's so quick and also extremely strong at that position.
Got 38 points yesterday. 8-1 in terms of steals here for the Mobis Phoebus. Actually, turnovers have negated the advantage of the Chiba Jets in terms of their impressive performance so far. Duncan, nice move there. Couldn't get the hook to go.
Ratliff with his exposure playing for the Korean national team, he's had to guard a lot of much taller opponents. Example for China in the Asian Games, he had to guard Cho Chi for Iran. When they faced Iran, he had to guard Ahmed Adadi. He's used to being matched up against taller opponents.
Absolutely, and Raguna, of course, has the experience, but clever play there from Ham Ji-hoon, drawing the foul on Josh Duncan with a couple of fakes.
And I apologize, I don't think they played China in the Asian Games, but for sure, Iran had to match up against Ahmed Adadi.
Mobis Phoebus slowly but surely getting their rhythm here in the third period. Ham Ji-hoon can tie this ball game up, and he does. First free throw is good. Hyundai Mobis Phoebus trailed by 9 in the first period, 11-2. As the Chiba Jets went on an early surge.
Oh, they couldn't take the lead. Well, Mobis has only had the lead here once in the ball game. It was in the second quarter. They were up by a single point.
Shimura to Edwards. Ryuma Ono against Shorter. Ono. 4 to shoot. Duncan has to take this. He goes on the attack and he scores.
Whatever it was that prevented Josh Duncan from suiting up, the first game against the Guangzhou Long Lions. It's unfortunate because he's been such a big help here. Ham Ji-hoon, nice move there.
Well, they got Gavin Edwards to bite on the fake. Took a couple of dribbles and got inside, and Ham Ji-hoon gets the basket to tie the game at 56. Ono. This is the Duncan pick. Duncan now. 2 seconds remaining. They have to put it up. Terrific defense there by the Mobis Phoebus. This is what has been missing in the first half, as Shannon Shorter glides into the lane for that layup.
And finally, Mobis able to take the lead. It's been the errors of the Chiba Jets that have given life to the Mobis Phoebus here in the third period.
Gotta like the defensive intensity from the Mobis Phoebus. Ryuma Ono inside, short on that one. Duncan, strong move, gets blocked by Raguna. Raguna staying strong there. And Shorter goes on the attack. The lefty with the 3, that's Oh Young Jun who misses that one. Aki Chambers in the open court.
Oh, Yang Dong-kyun had very little chance of stopping an Aki Chambers. So athletic, so strong with that drive.
We go to Ham Ji-jun. Looking for Shannon Shorter. Gets help. They kick it out to Oh Young-jun. Another three. Second three of the game for Oh Young-jun.
Yeah, you hate to come up with these stereotypes with teams because every team has a different make, but that's a pattern you see with Korean squads, whether it's the national team or just the clubs. They move that basketball so well that they get open three-point shots, and Koreans really are known to be dead-eye shooters from deep.
And at this level, this on full display, Duncan looking for Edwards right there. It was a mismatch for Yang Dong-kyun, so he had to give up the foul, but a good foul to say the least, because it's just the third team foul for the vs Phoebus.
Problem only is it's the third personal foul on Yang. But hey, look what happened after that stop that he got. After that foul, it turned out to be a 5-second violation, a turnover for the Chiba Jets. So, you know, Yang pretty much sacrificed a third foul just to get this possession for the vs Phoebus.
Great turnout there for the vs Phoebus. Lee Jong-yun returns to the ball game, replacing Ham Ji-hun.
That was well read.
Parker was able to intercept that basketball. Aki Chambers to Parker. Now they go to Josh Duncan against Raguna. He'll try again. Ra staying strong, even preventing the spin move from Duncan. And that's just great defense there.
Duncan was able to be effective earlier because he was putting the ball down, you know, far away from the basket, attacking. But when he's at the post trying to muscle his way in, Raguna has the advantage on the defensive end.
Well, you got to notice here, Chiba Jets not the same with their execution compared to the first half.
Absolutely, you know, they haven't really shot a lot of three-pointers here, and that's the thing that got them the advantage early on.
Aki Chambers is away, but Lee Jong-yun quickly back to deny the 2 points. Raguna inside to Lee, the kick out, Shorter all day to shoot, no good.
That was way off from the angle that Lee had. He immediately knew it wasn't going to fall in.
And that's just great execution there, just couldn't get the shot to go. Ishimura, Michael Parker, three on the way, no good.
Parker, he has that every now and then he'll take the three-pointer, but it's not really the first shot that he looks for at pass. Well, that's something Parker always does, you know, with his length and his ability to jump high. He can really disrupt passing lanes.
Well, Lee Dae-sung Fujinaga scoreless in 12 minutes in that first half, returns to the ball game. Lee Dae-sung. I want to go to Shorter, now with Raguna. Lee Jong-yun. Shorter. And that is a foul on Aki Chambers.
You know, even with Chambers already a taller guard compared to Shorter. So yeah, that statement kind of came out a bit funny. Shannon Shorter, obviously he's a shorter guard there, but the strength still is the advantage of Shorter there, forcing Chambers to respect that turnaround. With the bumps that Shorter made to set up that move, Chambers was left moving forward to compensate. That's where the foul happened.
Shannon Shorter, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists in the quarter. Third quarter alone. As he misses the second free throw. vs Phoebus on top by 4. Actually trailed at the half by 6, so they have outscored the Chiba Jets by 10 here in the period. Ryuma Ono Oh Young-jun. Oh no. Great move, spinning away to the baseline and banking it in. Lee Dae-sung directing traffic. That's Fujinaga. They go to Raguna. Lee inside. And Parker preventing that entry pass. And Fujinaga as well to help, forcing the turnover.
There's going to be some substitutions here on the side of Coach Ono. Gonna put in Shigehiro Taguchi, knocked down 2 jumpers immediately after checking in the first half. Gotta be careful if you're Mobas. Watch out for that guy.
62-60. 12 seconds remaining here in the period. It's a foul right there.
It's an unsportsmanlike. Was it an unsportsmanlike foul? It is an unsportsmanlike foul.
It's Oh Young-jun.
Oh Young-jun. The reason why is because he held on to the jersey as Taguchi was trying to curl. And that's what we said earlier, you know, that move from Taguchi, what he really does is get those off-ball screens, turns the corner, catch and shoot. That's what Hyun was trying to prevent that time. Did a bit too much.
A chance for Chiba to tie this ball game. Oh, that's where the contact happened, holding on to the jersey of
See, that's
Taguchi.
what happens, you know, when you know the rules, you don't bend it, because that split second, the Mobis Phoebus can argue that, hey, he just held on to that for not even 1 full second, but on the rules, on the rule book, that is an unsportsmanlike foul.
10 seconds remaining here. Chiba can regain the advantage. Yumo Ono against Shannon Shorter. Got Shorter in the air. And Ono will go to the line. 1.7 seconds remaining.
Well, the referees are still talking here on what the ruling will be. Because I think they whistled, they had different whistles. So let's see now.
How do you want to call it? So it's 2 shots for Ryumo Ono. As the foul is called on Shannon Shorter. Got away with the travel there. Ryumo Ono.
Perhaps that's what they were trying to clear up. So it looks like Chiba will get the lead here.
So Shannon Shorter whistled for the personal.
And it's just unfortunate for Mobis because they already were in a rhythm, and you always want to enter the 4th quarter with momentum and the game flowing towards your side.
2 for 2 for Ryumo Ono. So we have to defend here, Chiba Jets, and we'll see if Mobis Phoebus can get something out of this. And that's it. After 3, Chiba still on top, 64-62 over the Hyundai Mobis Phoebus. 4th quarter coming right up.
And also BJX for the team.
final 10 minutes of this exciting game between the former champions Chiba Jets of Japan up against the Hyundai Mobis Phoebus of South Korea. It's the Asia League Terrific 12, day 3, and it's been a great showcase of basketball so far. Sedaf Tupas with Judd Sulit bringing you the action.
You know, in that third quarter, the Mobis Phoebus behind Ricardo Ratliff or Raguna was threatening to get away already and steal the game after trailing in the first half. But the guy who made it possible for the Chiba Jets to stay in it was Josh Duncan. 13 points and 13 rebounds already for him. 6 of his points scored in that third period.
Well, Duncan getting a breather. Ryumo Ono whistled for the foul. There's Muntae Jong right there. Drops to the floor. Coach UJ Hack suffered a painful loss, really, against the Guangzhou Long Lions yesterday. That sort of gave this game didn't give this game a bearing. The semi-final cast is already complete as Parker was able to block Raguna inside. They go to Edwards.
Help defense there from Parker, and again a show of his athleticism.
Muntae Jong whistled for a third personal. They go to Ryumo Ono. Evan Edwards. Ono gets it back. Good line on the 3. Short on that one. Raguna grabs the board.
What a crossover there. But Park losing it on the pass. Even when he was heading downhill, he was already a bit reckless.
That's Lee Dae-sung, who was trying to get on the end of that one. Park Kyung-sang committing the turnover. 6 points so far for Park. A couple of threes earlier. It's the Chiba Jets with the basketball. Inaga. That's Park. Now Edwards against Lee. That's Parker rather. 3 on the way. Taguchi misses. Raguna with the rebound.
Same shot, same kind of shot that Taguchi made twice earlier in the game. That one stopped falling in.
Lee posting up. Parker goes to the other side. Just threw it up, no whistle.
You can't just expect the whistle and rely on that.
As a shot from beyond the arc, Shigehiro Taguchi. Second 3 of the night. 10 points for Taguchi. Lee Dae-sung. Lee Jong-yun taking time here. Muntae Jong short on the 3 ball. The ball will go back to Chiba.
Not a pretty offensive set there for Mobis. There wasn't much that was going on positively. They already had Ratliff open, but that pass wasn't given inside.
They've been stuck at 62. Mobis Phoebus. It's been a 9-0 run for the Chiba Jets. Taguchi draws closer, kicks it back out. Ono. Back to Taguchi. He goes to Edwards inside. He misses the dunk.
That would have been a statement, and stuff like those completely take away confidence from your opponents, but just missing it. Too much intensity on what he wanted to do there.
But Lee Jong-yun able to bother Edwards as well. It's a great play from Chiba as Lee Jong-yun couldn't hit that hook shot. Ujinaga to Parker. 2 shots near the rim, not working for the Chiba Jets. And on the other end, Mobis Phoebus committing the turnover.
And they gotta settle down right now if they want to get back into this game. They're right in it, just down by 5 points. It's a 2-possession ball game with still so much time left. But, you know, they're just wasting opportunities right now. The Chiba Jets enjoying that advantage.
Rebounding story, 40-26 for Chiba, but they do have 9 more turnovers at 15-6, as there's a foul away from the ball on Park Kyung-sang.
That's a second.
It's Parker for the Chiba Jets. He's got 8 points so far. He's turning to the ball game, Yang Dong-gyun.
Yang Dong-gyun will look to put some pressure on Fujinaga. He's an excellent on-ball defender. When they play the Guangzhou Long Lions, he really made it difficult for Kyle Fogg to operate. Of course, well, as talented as Fogg is, still was able to get to a large point total.
Taguchi, 3 to shoot. They put that ball in the hands of Ono. Ono has to take this. He misses. Ragu now with the rebound. Park. You want to go to Lee? Ra. Takes the jumper. That's good. Raguna.
We haven't seen Shannon Shorter in a while. Curious as to when he will be redeployed.
Down to a 3-point lead for Chiba. Fujinaga. Parker right there. It's a kickball violation. I thought Fujinaga had a free lane to the basket right there.
14 seconds.
Fujinaga against Park. Gets a pick from Edwards. Fujinaga takes the jumper. Nothing but net.
Great decision there. Could have passed it to Edwards, but that ran the risk of being taken away by Raguna.
Lee. What about the jumper? Moon Tae-jung. Travel there.
Moon has had a very tough outing here, and he's just struggling, throwing away his team's chances of getting back here.
Well, Movis Phoebus, 3 turnovers in the quarter. That hikes their tally to 9 for the ball game. Jinaga. This is the Edwards pick. Now Edwards on the attack. Trying to leave it to Parker. Too strong on the pass. Park. Moon Tae-jung. It's Parker fronting Raguna. Battle for position. Ra gets it. Oh, he misses the layup there.
Very rarely would you see Ra missing something like that. Unfortunate, because that was a very well-executed pass.
Well, he worked very hard to get into a great position there. Fujinaga not connecting with Parker. Lee with the steal. Parker almost took that one away. Park. Moon. They go inside to Lee. Against Parker. They kick it out to Moon Tae-jung. 3-ball. That's good.
You know, it's a great shot from Moon. If you're Movis, just left thinking if only Ratliff Raguna made that this tie ball game. But you always have to have that next play mentality.
69-67. Fujinaga. Oh, it was Yang Dong-gyun sticking too close to him. 4 fouls on Yang.
That's a sport foul. 13 foul for Movis.
Now the best on-ball defender of the Movis Phoebus will have to be careful. Will be very limited. Will not be able to play the same way he's used to because of those 4 fouls.
So Nishimura is back in the ball game. He's wide open. He went to Edwards and the ball tapped away by Lee. It's another turnover, Lee Dae-sung. Last touch on him.
Wasted opportunity again, but it was really a difficult pass to make because there were 2 defenders in between that passing lane. You know what? What's happening here is the Chiba Jets are committing turnovers, leaving that door open for Movis, but Movis unable to capitalize, also committing turnovers, giving the ball back to the Jets.
Well, that's true, as Edwards tries to operate inside, fading away from Raguna, no good. Mobis, chance to tie or even take the lead. Can they capitalize this time? Young uses the lead pick. Raguna jumper, that's good.
You know, that jumper from Raguna from that spot, he's memorized it so much that that ball goes in the same way every single time.
Well, he can close his eyes there and even make that shot. Tie game, Ryoma Ono trying to find Parker inside. And it's a great play there, run by the Chiba Jets.
Well, they're feasting on the defense of Moon, understanding that Parker, whoever is the matchup for Moon Taejong, is more often than not quicker than him. That's why those dives, those cuts to the basket lead to fouls and free throws.
Shannon Shorter on your screens returns to the ballgame. Josh Duncan, extended rest for him, 13 points and 13 boards. First time to see action in the fourth period. Parker missing the...
Michael Parker in their first game was spectacular, 24 points, 18 rebounds. Limited right now, but he's still, with 3 and 50 left, probably get to a double-double. But oh, he missed both free throws. He remains at 8 points and 9 boards.
Well, Michael Parker had to play extended minutes against the Guangzhou Long Line because Josh Duncan wasn't there for Chiba. Raguna, back-to-back baskets for him. Moon Taejong against Ryoma Ono. Ra up against Josh Duncan. Turnaround shot. Ra couldn't get the roll. Lee collars the rebound. Shannon Shorter on the attack. He gets the layup to go.
What a move there from Shorter, but everything made possible. But that offensive rebound of Lee Jong-hyun. This is an incredible finish. Maybe a case of some warding off for Shorter, but also a lot of contact coming from Duncan. There's an opportunity for Shorter to give his team a 3-point lead. He does so.
Well, ever since, it's a 4-point lead now, actually. No, 3. They...
Some trouble with the scoreboard.
So after trailing earlier by 4, vs Phoebus have fought their way back and even taking a 3-point lead now.
Oh, that's gonna be a foul on Raguna. Loose ball, and it will mean 2 free throws for Duncan. Coach Yoo Jae-ha upset with Shannon Shorter. Felt like he could have made that extra pass.
Was that an offensive foul they're claiming? I thought that was a loose ball foul.
Well, the initial whistle by the referee, he signaled an offensive foul. And that now is curious because you go back and they signaled it as an offensive foul. Thinking of it, it really was loose ball in nature. But the coaching staff of Mobis is just curious and upset because the initial call the signal was offensive. And that means they
Just
should have been free throws if it was offensive.
So 2 for 2 for Josh Duncan. Mobis Phoebus still on top, 72-71, but Chiba looking to make a stop here. Lee, Shannon Shorter, Aki Chambers is right in front of him, goes under the pick. Moon Tae-jung uses the Raguna pick. Parker is there. Ra on the attack, and Ra gets the layup to go.
Ra also leaving a stare at Michael Parker, saying, "You can't take me." Those were a couple of big plays brought out by Shorter and Raguna. Ra making up for that foul he gave up that led to 2 free throws for Duncan.
Raguna, big game once again. 18 points, 14 rebounds. Make that 19 points and 14 boards.
Do we still call it big game or just normal?
Just a normal game, but of course, a big game for our standards.
Absolutely.
Go to Parker from the corner, 3, short. Was able to save that one. Chambers finds himself inside. 8 seconds to shoot. Didn't really know what to do. Great block there by Moon Tae-jung.
Oh, Moon there. You know, I did mention earlier, he has been trying to be, his defense is the focal point of the Chiba offense, but they're making sure he doesn't give up 2 points. Timeout on the floor, 75-71 in favor of Mobis.
Raguna with a big basket to push the lead to 4 for the Mobis Phoebus. 19 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks. And those out of those 19 points, 7 have come in this 4th quarter. Ryumo Ono, 8 seconds to shoot, but that's a miss from Josh Duncan. They recycle the offense. Nishimura now. Nishimura, 3 ball. Couldn't get the bounce.
You see what the big man of Mobis is doing all the time. They're just tapping that basketball, making sure that they negate the athleticism and the length of the big of the Chiba Jets.
Raguna, jumper, no good. Nishimura, Duncan, Ono. The usual ball movement from, oh, great play there. I think that should be Mobis Phoebus ball.
The entire Mobis bench reacting, and that call gets corrected. Felt like it should have been Mobis, like you said, Sado.
Nishimura, it was off him. Great defense. Lee Dae-sung. Back in the ball game is Gavin Edwards as Coach Yu Jae Hak sues for time. They are ahead by 4, 75-71, with 1 minute and 38 remaining.
是蔚山的应该派出至少没做出来的。
Final 98 seconds of this ball game. Raguna of the Mobis Phoebus and Josh Duncan of the Chiba Jets. They're looking to close out both teams. Their terrific 12 campaigns with a victory here. Both teams already out of contention.
But I love the intensity they played with here in this game, forgetting about the fact that they won't advance to the semifinals, you know, just playing their hearts out.
Shannon Shorter, 6 seconds to shoot against Chambers. Shorter, jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound. Josh Duncan comes away with the basketball. They go to Chambers ahead. Oh, a turnover for the Chiba Jets. Aki Chambers looking for Nishimura, who is ahead of everyone. As Chiba, look at that, 21 turnovers in the ball game. Montejong down low to Raguna. Lee Dae-sung. They go to Moon. 3, no good. Nishimura with the rebound.
That was a poor shot, but you know, they just wanted to take away a lot of time on that possession.
Let go there as Lee Jong-hyun comes away with the steal. Mobis on top by 4. Shannon Shorter. Aki Chambers right in front of him. 8 seconds to shoot. Shorter. Jumper. Air ball. Edwards saves it to Moon.
Oh, and a big play there for Moon Tae-jung. And Raguna flexes his muscles for that play of his teammate, something he loved.
And Moon Tae-jung was at the right place at the right time here as Edwards tried to save it. And Moon jumping, and it was caught between his legs, and that took the power out of that save from Edwards.
It felt like so many things happened, you know, in that short stint.
Ono for 3. Still no go for Chiba, and Mobis Phoebus on their way to victory here. 77-71. Korean Basketball League team Ulsan Hyundai Mobis Phoebus with a 77-71 victory over the Chiba Jets of the Japanese B.LEAGUE. Big gains from Shannon Shorter, Raguna, and Moon Tae-jung hitting the big shot in the end. And it has finished with a 6-point win for the Mobis Phoebus, who are already out of contention, but nonetheless finished the tournament on a positive note. Some highlights of this basketball game. It's the Asia League Terrific 12, live from the Studio City in Macau. Post-game interview coming right up.
here, winner here in the Mobis Phoebus, taking a 77-71 win over the Chiba Jets. Shannon, unfortunately, even with this win, you guys bow out of competition. But how was the entire Terrific 12 experience for you?
It's my first Terrific 12 experience, and just got to thank God for the opportunity. I had a good time playing against some of the best players in the world, playing against some of the best teams in Asia. It's always a good opportunity just to showcase your talent. I think my team got better over the 2 games that we played. It didn't end the way we liked, but I mean, all you can do is actually just compete.
Still, congratulations on the win and good luck on the next. Shannon Shorter of the Hyundai Mobis Phoebus.
And number 9, Mark Kimson.
11號嘉華外圍。
Are you ready?